An Egyptian court has effectively handed down death sentences to 528 people accused of being Muslim Brotherhood leaders and supporters, according to lawyers. A court in Minya is referring the defendants to the highest religious authority, the Mufti, for approval of death sentences. Well, they're accused of violence and attacking government property. The trial is part of a crackdown on the Muslim Brotherhood, which started after the removal of President Mohamed Morsi in July. Khalid Al-Komi is a lawyer for the 10 of the defendants who received the sentences.
The trial was flawed and erroneous, as out of the 118 defendants, only 68 appeared before the court, while the rest were detained in Al-Minya Central Prison. For trials to be valid as a procedure, all defendants must appear before the court. Other errors were the failure to record the appearance of defendants, denial of the right to verbal pleading, and disregarding the defendants' right to proper defense, whereby defense lawyers were not able to exhibit their defense or raise their demands. No exhibits were unsealed or witnesses heard. In short, there was no trial at all. Lawyers moved to recuse the court, and the judge ordered security to escort defense lawyers by force. The presiding judge turned angry and decided to hand down the judgment in 2 days' time.
Well, the 3 Al Jazeera journalists held in a Cairo prison for 86 days are due to go on their trial shortly. Mohammed Fahmy has been taken to a hospital for a shoulder injury he'd sustained before arrest. He's been detained along with Bahir Mohammed and Peter Greste. They're accused of having links with a terrorist organization and spreading false news. Abdullah Shami from Al Jazeera Arabic channel has been in custody for more than 6 months now. Al Jazeera rejects all charges against its staff and continues to demand their immediate release. Let's go to Ian Lee. He's outside the courthouse in Cairo. He's a correspondent for CNN and is reporting on our behalf, as Al Jazeera journalists are banned from reporting from Egypt. What's going on in the trial now, Ian?
Well, Sammy, the trial has yet to get underway. It was supposed to begin at 10 a.m. local time, but that has been delayed. This is typical here, as cases usually are delayed from the beginning. We're expecting this third session to be a continuation of what we saw in the second session. We're going to see more prosecution witnesses brought forward. We're also going to see this time, where we're told by one of the lawyers, that we'll probably see the evidence brought forward as well. Much of that evidence of what we saw, and when a local Egyptian TV station broadcasted the arrest, much of it basic news gathering equipment. But it is unlikely, very unlikely, we're told from the lawyers, that there'll be anything conclusive today, that the trial will be postponed to a future date. But we're waiting for it to get underway, and the last one was many hours. We're expecting this one to be similar, Sammy.
All right, thanks so much, Ian Lee there from CNN.